Hi guys, my name is Guru and I am back with another Raspberry Pi Pico code. So now here we've got some code without a while loop or a function. What is this? Well, this is an if condition. So now, what is an if condition? So there is a way you can go at this. For example, you've got let's use the code I have here. Now we've got marks is equal to 0. Now, for example, you're printing a mark sheet. You have to print either fail or pass. And the passing line is 50. How do you do it? That's where the if condition comes in. So now, if marks is greater than 50, you say pass. Else, you go no. Fail. But what does the else mean? Else mean if it is not the condition I've put before, which means right now, if mark is greater than 50, print you passed, I always knew you would, congratulations. Else, which means if it's not this, print this. So you can either do only if and without the else, or you can just put if and else if you want this or this to happen. But what if you have three, like how I have here? If mark is equal to 50, which means you just passed, you say print you just passed. But now I have three LEDs here. I have three functions here. So what do? Elif. If it's not this, but it's this, print that. If it's not neither of them, print this. That is the syntax. So now let's print this, see what is the output. So now marks is equal to 0, what should print? So 0 LED on, which means 0 LED is the left LED, which is already blinking from my test run. And let's see what is going on. Let's see what is going to run. Okay, we got an invalid syntax. That's line number 9. Line number 9 is our first if condition. What is wrong here? So now you can see on line number 7, we are putting mark is equal to 0, which means we are defining that mark is equal to 0. But line number 9, we cannot put mark is equal to 50 because that just means that it's defining it. What do? We put a double equal to. So what a double equal to does is it checks mark if is equal to 50. But why aren't we doing greater than? Why aren't we putting 2 greater than or 2 less than? Well, that is because you cannot define with a greater than. If you put a greater than, what will the program think it is? Is it, if it's greater than 50, is it 51? Is it 100? Is it 300? What does it think it is? You have to give it a definite value. That is why we're not putting a double greater than or double less than. That is why we're using double equal to. So now let's see what is the output. Oh no, you failed, but luck next time, mark is equal to 0. And the left one is going. But now if I put this 50, 50 means first LED on. Let's just put this here to differentiate. Let's put this here. So now what's supposed to happen? If mark is equal to 50, wow, we just made it. It should print marks. It should print both of the LEDs. Let's see what's happening. Wow, you just made it. Congratulations, mark is equal to 50. Both of the LEDs are going on. But what if we put 103? You just passed. You passed. Obviously, you would. Congratulations, mark is equal to 103. And why is only the first LED on? Okay, here's the situation. It's not turning it off. Okay. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to turn both of these off at the start of the. Now let's just run this again. Okay, then what if it is 10? Okay, so now let's just put this command C. We put this here so that each time it comes, it will turn it off first. Okay. Okay, mark is 10. Why is it only printing that? Okay, let's see what's wrong. Marker is equal to 10. 0 only first LED. Ah, see, there it is. There it is. Alright. You can see that it is both. This is getting turned on. Now let's put 100. See if it gets turned on. There you go. It's turning on. So what you have to do is each time it's turning on, it's not resetting back. It's into its original position. So that's why both of those are blinking. But now since we reset it, it's printing, it's turning on only what needs to be turned on. And now that's called troubleshooting. Now let's try something different. Instead of setting this, why can't we make it into a range? Okay. As in a for loop. For I in range 100, and now mark, where's mark? It's not here. Mark is equal to 0, and now mark plus equal to 1. Alright, so now if I run this, and I will print marks so that we know what's happening. Okay, so now if I run this, it should print 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 100, and then it should see what is the mark. You pass a new word. Now this is printing. Let's see what's the correct thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's going all the way till 100. So what is this doing? This range 100. It is repeating the code under the loop 100 times, and each time the code is running under the for loop, it is printing. It is adding mark by 1. That's why, which means plus equal to 1, which its literal meaning is mark is equal to mark plus 1. This and this is the same thing. So that's why, what's the difference here? I've put plus equal to. Those are two operators. And yet this still works, which means you add mark to mark plus 1. So which means it keeps on getting added by 1. Instead of equaling it to 1, it is adding itself to 1. So now if I comment this, the hashtags for comment, which means this won't run. Now if I run this, same thing. It starts from, where's my cursor? There. So starting from 1, going all the way to 100, you pass this new word. Congratulations, mark is 100. It is the same thing. Okay. So now here's where the differentiation comes in. I hope you, now let's see if we can do it by 50. Let's see if it works by 50. No. Now it's fine. Wow, you just made it. Congratulations, mark is equal to 50. Both of these are working. It is right. Now if I put this by 10, only the left one is blinking. It is saying no, you failed, but like next time mark is equal to 10. Now there is our code and it is working perfectly. So this is my code. I hope you like it. This is if conditions. See you on the next one.